Hi folks, Champagne Friday again. And what a place! What a sound! The sound is from the lark. This beautiful small bird doesn't look that much for the world, but the sound, the flight, just high up in the sky. Freedom in its best, and freedom standing in a place where you have all these yellow flowers, the buttery nose that you get from a place like this, and the greenness, the chlorophyll aromas just around the corner. We also have some water buffalo, and I'm so afraid of them because they shouldn't be here. But skip that. I brought my assistant as usual when I do real proper home champagne hikings. It's Peter again, and Peter, what are we having here? We're having 3 different 18s from the same producer, Chapuy. Merci. Merci, monsieur. The first one here is something completely new. They are famous for having great grapes in Aucher, the great Grand Cru village next to Le Mesnil-sur-Aucher. So, for many years, they've been making a very strict, not among the most flamboyant and richest, but very proper Auchers. This year, they made 2 single vineyard wines. The first one is called Unique Montelon, pure Pinot Meunier. My question is, why when you have such beautiful Blanc de Blancs? But let's see what they have achieved. Great winemaking, great winemaking. Zero dosage, which is good here, because very often when you have a pure Blanc de Noir from Meunier, you get this a little bit too cloying, too fat, and a little bit too heavy. Here it's quite uplifting. You even have some notes of violet. Beautifully balanced. It's not my type of wine. I don't see why they got this unique wine from here, but it's well made. So, Mr. Peter, could we see the other creation, which is also unique one, unique single vineyard from a cru called Barbon Fayel, and Barbon Fayel is very much in the speech of people right now. It's a village forgotten, but so many try to make something beautiful from there because there are some great growers producing Blanc de Blancs from Barbon Fayel. The grape by itself. I normally don't speak so much about the grape. I think the grape portion is coming a lot later when you make blind tastings and so in Champagne. But a very good Blanc de Blanc, strong terroir characteristics, little bit clay, not this pure chalkiness. Sturdy mid-palate, rich, big, and beautifully intense, and very typical for the grape. So, then Peter, I want you again, because now I want to see what happened with a regular Grand Cru Millésime 2018, so the same vintage of all, the classic Chapuy wine, which is not so much spoken about as these two. Thanks. But since I know what the vintage normally tastes like, and since I know that the terroir from Aucher is producing something extraordinary each year, this is the way it should taste like. It's the yellow flowers. It works extremely well with the impression that I see and on the nose. The chalkiness becomes even more evident when you compare it to places which are not the pure Belemnite chalk. The Chardonnay is more limey and more elegant, of course. So again, everybody, now the water buffaloes are coming, so I think I will leave my ice bucket here for them to taste a little bit. I think I'm gonna run.